Chapter 4, Back to School.
It is now 7:40 a.m. and it's the first day of school. I start at 12, but the reason why I got up so early is because I need to clean my house before I go. But I'm not going to film me doing that because that's boring. So, let's jump right in. This is my outfit for the first day of school, and I decided to choose this because I wore it a couple of weeks ago and I really liked it. And also, I love the whole neutral color thing. Ignore the mess in the back. That's because I just did laundry and I don't use the dryer because I'm afraid of my clothes shrinking, so I just let it air dry. I normally don't do anything that will break or damage my hair, but because it's the first day of school, I'm going to straighten it. Luckily, my straightening iron has some protection for that exact thing, but just in case, I also have heat protectant spray that I'll use. Okay, now I'm gonna straighten my hair. Usually when I do this, I don't sit down, but because I'm filming, I kind of have to. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm gonna look at the mirror because I need to see like what I'm straightening. Obviously, I'm straightening my hair, but I need to see if each piece is getting straightened. While I do this, I also listen to my playlist, so that's why it's playing. It's just a habit of mine. My playlist has over 350 songs. It consists of like just every song that I like or songs that remind me of my childhood. I would say that this usually takes me about 30 minutes to do. I'm prepared to start school, but I definitely don't want to go. Usually I'm so excited to start school because like I can see my friends and stuff, but I've seen most of my friends over the summer, and I've also been really productive this summer, which is why I think I'm prepared. But I don't want to go back because I've done stuff. Like I don't feel the need to go back to school. What I mean by being productive, I was in an SAT course for 2 months. It was only like a week of the summer that I wasn't in it. And I've also written 2 articles this summer. This summer wasn't the best because it was kind of boring. I wasn't allowed to travel anywhere because the Swedish immigration needs to renew my residence permit. I've explained this story so many times to so many different people, but which is the thing that allows me to stay in Sweden. And I'm not allowed to come back in the country if I leave with an expired residence permit. So I just had to stay in Sweden the whole time, which is kind of boring because I go to an international school, which means that people come from a lot of different countries. Like last year, there were 44 people in my grade, but I think there were at least 35 different countries people were from. And obviously over the summer, they go back to their country to see their family or something. And many of my friends did that. So I wasn't able to see some of them. Like there were weeks where I was really bored and all I would do is just work. But that's what made me prepared for this year. So I mean, I'm kind of happy about that. I learned a lot about myself this summer. Like I realized I want to entertain people. I did stuff this summer that I never would have thought I would do. For example, like I've wanted to create a YouTube channel for a long time, but I haven't because I was nervous what people would think. But then I decided, you know what? Fuck those people. I'm also kind of nervous to start school because I know it's going to be stressful. I'm gonna be a junior this year. It's funny because in America I would be a senior, but Sweden held me back because there's this thing in my school system called personal project, and it's a year-long project. So when I came here in the middle of the year, they were like, there's no way you can get caught up with the personal project, so we're gonna put you in the grade below. I was also young for my grade in America because my parents decided to make me skip a grade, so when I did kindergarten, I was also doing first grade at home. My childhood was not super fun. Always school, school, school. God, this is becoming a depressing ass video. I am sorry. But yeah, I go to an IB school, which means it's an international curriculum, which is really good. Like colleges really like that. I'm not sure why, but it's supposed to be harder. But all of my grades are going to be determined based on one test in each of my classes at the end of 12th grade. So the grades that get sent to colleges are my predicted grades. And if I fuck up on one of the tests, then I'm kind of screwed. Because I could be thinking, oh, I'm going to go to a really good college. Yay. And then I fuck up one of the tests and they're like, oh, yeah, you can't come now. That would suck. This is the first year of IB curriculum. The rest of the years were pre-IB, like preparing for it. And now that I'm actually in it, I am really nervous how hard it's gonna be. But my school isn't all bad. Like, I love my friends that I have, and I have a lot more friends than I ever did in America. Because where I lived in America, I lived in a place that was really close-minded. Everyone was basically cookie cutters of everyone else. And if anyone was just slightly different or wanted to do something different, you would get judged and made fun of, even by your friends. And I did not like that. But here, because everyone comes from a different place, it's super open-minded. And the people here are also really forgiving. And where I lived in America, no one was forgiving. If you made one mistake, you're out of the friend group. I like living here. The one thing I don't like, other than what I already mentioned, because people come from so many different countries, it means that they can leave to go to other countries. For example, last year, one of my best friends was American, and she moved back to America. And then one of my best friends this year came from Spain, and now she moved back to Spain over the summer. So it's kind of sad. Your friends just come and go, but that means you get used to new people, which is kind of fun. Last year, my grade worked really hard to become like close to each other. We were all pretty much good friends. Like our whole grade would like hang out, which was really fun. I'm also kind of nervous for this year because most of the people in my grade last year, like 35 out of the 44 people in my grade, are going to this international school because our school ended last year. It's only 6th grade to 10th grade, and then we have to choose our own high school. Because we're going to a different high school, there's another part of the school that we're merging with, which means there's going to be new people, and not all of us are going to be in the same classes like all of the people last year, because we're able to choose our own classes this year. So people are going to split up, which makes me really sad because we worked so hard last year to become such a close grade. I'm sure we'll get new friends too, and I'm sure I won't lose all of my friends. In fact, I might not even lose any. Like, you never know. I'm going to stop videoing now because I don't know what else to say. So I finished straightening my hair and I added a waterfall braid too. Now I'm gonna move on to my makeup. So most days I wear no makeup. All I do is curl my eyelashes, and that's only occasionally. Usually I don't wear anything. But when I do wear it, I don't wear that much at all because it can clog your face. A couple of years ago, I used to wear a lot of makeup to school. And then this guy told me that he used to make fun of me because my foundation was too dark. And you could clearly see the difference in color. So then I started blending in the foundation to my neck, and then I just completely stopped using makeup anyways because I was using too much foundation, and it was also causing acne. When I got my eyebrows done, the lady did it too much, and now there's like a cut. So I covered that up. Oh, another thing about my school, I can already tell it's unorganized and I haven't even started yet. So they put a lot of people into classes they're not supposed to be taking, so that's a problem. Whatever happens, happens. This aggravates me. This is the problem with not having a camera person. I'm afraid I'm gonna scare the people in my grade who I don't know yet because I'll be filming and they'll be like, oh shit, she's weird, and then they won't want to talk to me. That might be a problem, but do it for the vine. Alright, I am done. Now for mascara. I stabbed myself in the eye. I'm crying. I almost cried yesterday because school was starting. Usually I'm so excited for school to start. I was on literal crack, I swear. Last year, I was always late to school because I live really close to school, but this year I'm gonna try hard to not let that happen. I am done with my mascara. Now on to eyebrows. I also realized that my concealer is the right color, which means I don't have to blend it into my neck. Alright, I think I'm done with my eyebrows. Now I'm gonna do my lips. Oh, my last part of my lip liner just kind of fell off. it breaks off because the sharpener for my lip liner is too big. So it kind of made my lip liner break. So I have to do it with like little pieces of it. Now I'm just gonna put it in. It's Kylie. Ooh. All right, I'm ready. And now I'm gonna clean up a little bit because I'm having people over after school. And then I'm gonna go to my friend's house. I haven't in a really long time gone by myself to school. Like I always go with a friend. I don't know why. It's just kind of habit. Because school is only for an hour today, I'm not bringing much except for my purse because they're only gonna tell us about what important things are gonna happen this year. And now I'm gonna go over to my friend's house. So I'm at my friend's house now and there are 2 other people here and we're all gonna go to school together. Yeah, that's Talia. And Rebecca's getting water. Okay.
Who uses internet? What the fuck is that?
Does anyone even use the ping pong app?
What is it?
I don't know.
Table tennis games and I'm
No,
like, what?
this is the first thing that popped up. I downloaded the app and it only gave me universities.
No,
What?
I don't even have the app.
We looked it up on Rebecca's phone yesterday and
Yeah, but
What
Rebecca's
is
fucking
it?
dumb.
Class reunion.
18A! Woo!
With the 18 who? What? Oh, we got a new message.
Oh!
Wait, we got a new message.
Ooh, camera. Wait, whose camera's that?
It's my film camera.
Ooh. That's nice.
How do you? Oh, yeah, did.
Wait, what's the camera for? Are you taking a picture for Spotify?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Oh my god. Cause you look really good right now and like I feel like your outfit suits your music. It's like indie.
Wait, should it be close up?
Oh my god, is that a film camera?
Oh my fucking god.
My sister literally this. Okay.
Tram is coming and now we're running for the tram. Oh god, what if people from our school are on it? That'd be so fucking awkward. This is our school and none of us want to be here but we are on time. So we're out in the hall now and we're about to go into our class. So there's a lot of people in our class.
Take a moment to
Put up the chair.
Oh. So we have to put up chairs, but they didn't call my name, so I hope I'm actually in this class. That'd be really embarrassing if I wasn't. Now we're going to assembly. So apparently they called my name in Ayl's class, so I did go to the wrong class. That fucking sucks. Great preparation. Turns out that online it says I was in room 318A, but I thought it meant I was in the class 18A, not 18B, so I was in the wrong class today. Life 1, Audrey 0. So the assembly ended, and I can honestly say I'm even more stressed.
Because you're filming them.
What?
They're gonna see you.
I know. Yes, I can help you. Okay, sorry. I had to get something up so we can put the table up. So I can safely say I'm even more stressed after the assembly than I was before. So that'll be fun. And I talked to the person who is my teacher and he was fine with it. He marked me present, but I feel really awkward and bad. Okay. One thing I'm really surprised about today is no one made fun of me for using TikTok and for vlogging, which is good. That was my day. I hope your school day was as good as mine, but not as stressful. And word of advice, maybe don't take the IB. Okay, bye.
SAT test.
SAT.